The Second Amendment Preservation Act versus a Second Amendment sanctuary resolution. What's the difference? Why does it matter? And which one is best at stopping Joe Biden's war against our gun rights? Aaron Dorr here, guys. I'm going to answer all your questions in 4 minutes or less. So to begin with, what is the Second Amendment Preservation Act, or SAPA for short? Well, SAPA is a state law, and this law orders your local and state authorities, so your city police departments, county sheriff's departments, and state patrol units, to only enforce your state's laws regarding guns, ammo, and accessories. So in a SAPA state, it's against the law then for your local agencies to have anything to do with enforcing federal gun control laws. It's simply against the law. You may be asking, well, how is that possible? Well, the 10th Amendment has always given the states the right to decide what is in the best interest of their citizens. And so in cases where federal and state law disagree, the states have always had the right to say, no, we're not going to enforce that here in our state. And the Supreme Court for hundreds of years has upheld that right. The marijuana laws and that whole debate is an example of that happening right now today. So we can do this. But properly executed, SAPA law also has teeth. So if an agency decides that, well, you know what, we're going to disobey SAPA law and we're going to enforce some new regulation coming down from Joe Biden, say it's an AR-15 confiscation order, for example. Well, if you don't have any teeth in your SAPA law, there's no real recourse. But if you have teeth, like Missourians do after they passed their law this year, you can then take those departments into civil court for civil damages. That's SAPA law. It works, and it's got real teeth. Now, a SAPA resolution, a sanctuary resolution, whatever you want to call it, is far different. A resolution has no force of law. A resolution has no enforcement of any kind. A resolution to protect our gun rights is the same as a resolution you might make to save more money or lose weight every New Year's Eve. It sounds good. It makes you get excited for a few minutes, but most of the time, there's no follow through. So in real life, here's how this plays out for gun owners. Missouri passed the nation's best SAPA law this year, and Nebraska passed a very flowery, very fancy worded Second Amendment resolution this year. So let's say Joe Biden makes it a crime to own an AR-15, and he tells local authorities to go round them up. If you're a gun owner in St. Louis, Missouri today, right now, if a SWAT team comes to your door trying to come inside or forces their way inside to confiscate your AR-15, that would be a criminal action. If you're a gun owner in Omaha, Nebraska, however, today, with your fancy resolution, nothing stops the Omaha PD from knocking down your door and grabbing your AR-15. Going back to St. Louis, the gun owner in St. Louis who has his AR-15 confiscated can sue that department in civil court. The gun owner in Omaha has no recourse. He can't sue them because there's no law and there's no teeth. So politicians love these resolutions. They sound good. They make them look good at election time, but there's no protection for gun owners. SAPA law, well, it's a lot harder to pass, is the only way to stop Joe Biden's war against our gun rights. So next session, as you see state lawmakers in your state trotting out resolutions, just know they're trying to play you for a fool. And if you want help passing SAPA law in your state, contact us and we'll help you get it done.